Hi, I'm Wendy with H2O Bungalow. Today I'm going to share with you how to make a simple wood napkin holder. You can download my instructions and supply list at h2obungalow.com, search napkin holder. There's also a link to my post in this video description. So the tools you'll need for this project are a miter saw, a jigsaw, brad nailer, edge banding tool, X-Acto knife, a household iron, and a measuring tape. Other supplies you'll need are 1/2 inch birch plywood, wood glue, 1 1/4 inch brad nails, 200 grit sandpaper, some safety goggles, and a cup or a jar. Alrighty then, let's get going. So you'll start by cutting out your base and your 4 sides. You can find the dimensions in my post at H2O Bungalow. First, you'll draw a wide curve on the 2 short sides of the napkin holders. To make the shape, I laid the 2 short sides together and used a cup as a guide. I used my Craig multi-tool to center the cup on all 4 sides before tracing the circle. Now you'll cut each side out with a jigsaw. You'll edge band the top of all 4 sides, the 2 curves, and the 2 sides where the ends show. Start with the 2 long sides, cut a piece, attach it with the iron, allow it to cool before trimming the ends, and then move on to the sides. To trim the ends, you'll score them with the retractable blade and simply snap the ends off. Trim the excess edge banding with the edge banding tool. It will come off in little sections at a time. The edge banding tool probably won't get as close as you'd like it to. If you find that's the case for you, trim the excess with the retractable blade, just like I'm showing here. Now you'll move on to the edge banding the curve. The edge banding will fit easier if you warm it up a little bit with your hands and work it a bit to make it pliable before setting it in to the curve. Since just the front of your iron will fit, you'll have to move slowly and just work the iron into the curve to heat the glue and seal the edge banding to the wood. Trim the excess like you did before using the retractable box cutter and snapping the ends off. Last, you'll add edge banding to the top of the curved pieces. Trimming the excess edge banding off of the curved areas can be a little tricky. I found the best way to do that was to carefully slide the blade along the edge of the curve and trim the excess banding off. Don't worry about leaving too much on there because you can take the rest off with a small sanding block. Sand any extra edge banding lightly using downward strokes so not to pull the glued pieces off. I used a sanding sponge wrapped in 220 grit sandpaper for this step. Okay, so now you're ready to put together your napkin holder. You'll use wood glue and 1 1/4 inch brad nails to assemble it. Attach the sides with the arches first, and then move on to the long sides that cover those end pieces last. Finish your napkin holder any way you'd like. I used a heat gun, a scorch marker, and a stencil to add a design, and followed it up with a sealing oil. A scorch pen is easy to use. All you need to do is run a heat gun over where you've marked back and forth for a few minutes, and then your design will show up and scorch into the wood. Half the fun of a scorch pen is watching the pattern pop out. Unfortunately, my camera didn't get that, it malfunctioned, but this is what it looked like when it was finished. Again, you can download the complete set of instructions and supply list from my blog post at h2obungalow.com, search napkin holder. There's also a link in the video description as well. If you liked this and you liked my project, please give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And don't forget to subscribe to my blog while you're there too. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next creative DIY project.